going to quote the Lorax. And if people have not read the Lorax, I definitely want you to all have that as your homework. You all have to read the Lorax. And that is, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. It's all on us. If we don't do something, it's not going to get better.
The idea that Campanario has is not only about conserving the rainforest. Campanario is also trying to help on the conservation of culture, because you get to visit indigenous people. For example, on the South Pacific we have the Waimí and the Brunca indigenous, and by visiting them we're trying to incentivize them to preserve a little bit more of their culture, show us their dances, their language and things like that. So it's more of a cultural experience.
I think that every Costa Rican has always had a love for nature in a different ways, you know. If we look at our ancestors, they were protectors of nature somehow. And so it's in our DNA.
And now, for a long time, study and trying to understand very well the nature. And this is now my future and the future for everybody. And it's very important keep it safe, the rainforest, because produce many things, water, new species, and keep the balance in the world.
And as soon as I learn with more details about nature and conservation and the stuff that I can do for my country and the things that I can teach about, you know, Costa Rica for our visitors, I think that's what I got into it. I can educate people through my job.
None of us can save the world by ourselves, but each one of us can take a little niche of our world and do something for it. People need to learn to live more simply and definitely divide what are needs and what are wants. And I'm afraid society has, through its publicity, through all of its advertising, through all of its consumerism, we've come to the idea that we need all these things. We don't.
If we focus on Campanario, I think that a different way of living, you know, how things should be done, and I think that a lifetime experience and also a great lesson, you know, how to go back and make a difference.
We just don't need that many things. Look at the Lorax, all those needs. We don't need all those needs. I love that book.